It's on the ground, it's all around. It's
That was the outtakes, Smitty. That fouled me hard on the next possession.
Oh, man, listen, I need to see that footage right now immediately.
Easy roll, easy roll.
Okay, maybe we won't see, but something we will see is LeBron putting on a show early in a place he once called home. He has 12 early in the first quarter. The Lakers have been outstanding so far on the road. They haven't lost. Maybe they are 9-0 starting this season.
Yeah, impressive. It just seemed like they won a championship about 2 weeks ago in the bubble, and they're still coming out right now in this regular season with a fantastic record, but not only that, a fantastic rhythm, not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end.
Defensively, we know they're outstanding. Candace, we see this Lakers team so far. I mean, what else can we say about this version of the Lake Show?
Well, the way the Lakers are playing right now, for Anthony Davis to come out a couple days ago and say that he sucks, I'm scared for the league. Because if Anthony Davis starts rising to the occasion and playing the way that we know Anthony Davis can play and will play to close out this year, it's scary for the NBA. It's scary on the offensive end, but even just defensive activity, how he changes the game of basketball and the way that LeBron plays as well. Scary for the league if he starts playing the way we know he can.
Yeah, scary. He just dropped a season-high 37 on the Bulls the other night. And Smitty, I heard you talk about this earlier. The resurgence of playing in the post and return of the big man. We see the two players of the month right now. You have Joel Embiid, you have Jokic, and you see AD. I know you're happy to see these post players start to take center stage again. No pun intended.
You know I am, bro. The reason why is if you have a player down on the block, the game is still, even though I was a three-point shooter, the game is when you're closer in, things happen. You can rebound better. You can offensive rebound better. And if it's a double team coming, when you have a post player that can pass like a Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, it just makes life so much easier. It's a higher percentage shot. You draw fouls, especially in playoffs. You slow the game down, and you have an advantage if you have the best post player.
AD so far.
Finally, we're getting some love. Finally, the post. Yes.
Candace loves it. Candace loves it. AD so far has 4 points early on in this game. The Lakers are on a 12-4 run. We'll keep you posted on that game as it continues. Well, time for our first half play presented by MGM Resorts. And somebody, give it up to Bam! Smitty.
I mean, I love it. I love the chemistry they have. There's a couple lobs that Dragic threw up extremely high. He almost got it, but he got this one.
Man, Candace could go get that easy. Trust me.
Back in my younger days. Not now.
We'll be back.
Jake from State Farm. If you here, this must be a State Farm commercial.
Sure is.
It also means this is about to go down.
Oh, don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Oh, I've been doing this for too many years. It means something about to go down. Oh no, here it comes. Jake, protect yourself.
Have a nice day. I told you, surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
Who are you talking to?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Available interior work surface to work it out in front, plus the capability of available Pro Power on board to work it out in back. Tough this smart can only be called F-150. Introducing the all-new 2021 Ford F-150.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Pepperoni cheese and cheese are just $7.
Pizza, pizza.
You know, you and I are a lot alike.
Why is that?
In another lifetime, we could be friends.
Why?
Why not?
Why is that? Why is that?
All Little Things, rated R, in theaters and streaming exclusively on HBO Max.
Where else can you get this type of drama?
Where else does history hang from the rafters? Where else is your own city home to your biggest rival?
And 30 feet is still in range.
Where else can a city this loud be this slept on?
Where else is history still in the making?
Oh my goodness! Basketball brilliance on display.
You're watching the American Express Halftime Report. Shop small and support the places you love. Learn more at shopsmall.com.
So if you were checking us out on the pregame show, we showed you all these fly Bleacher Report hoodies, and we want to see you in your flyest hoodie because we want to give out one of these special hoodies to you. I should say a Nets or Heat jersey. That's what I'm trying to say. So we actually have our winners. We picked them out. And our first winner from the New Jersey Nets, wearing the new rendition for Brooklyn, that is CJ all day, every day. He is our winner of the Nets hoodie. So if we pick one for the Nets, we got to pick one for the Heat. My man, Robert Dalton.
Yeah!
There it is, Smitty. There it is, Smitty. Rocking
Boy,
me.
you got that old Heat 3 on.
Hey, it's a little snug,
Wait
like
a
you
second.
said.
Can I just say this though? Like middle school? Dang, did he have to include that? Because that was a long time ago, Smitty.
Hey.
It's okay.
It's okay. That means
Age
that
ain't
means
nothing but a number.
like Aaliyah once famously said, that jersey is vintage and that 3 in the Heat jersey is famous. And it
Hey,
started.
Ro, when the next flight to L.A.?
I don't know. We can get one. Let me see. Hold up. Let me pull it up right here. I think there's one leaving in the next hour. We can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Second half.
Man,
Hey,
you about to found me real hard on the next encore segment.
we won't document that one. But the Brooklyn Nets right now trailing in this game right here. James Harden only has 2 shots so far. What do we look for in the second half?
You know, I think offensively, Candace and Ro, I would love to see the Nets play with a faster pace. Push the pace up, even off makes. Just get up the court.
Candace, what you got?
Play some defense. And score. Score more baskets than them.
Hey, it's all about D. We got the second half coming up. BA and Grant Hill. You'll hear them when we return. It's the American Express Halftime Report.
Have you or a loved one been wronged by pre-made breakfast? Well, Wendy's has your back, dropping the hammer with 2 of these made-to-order breakfast sandwiches for just $4. Get the breakfast you deserve now, 2 for $4. Only at Wendy's.
Bowl 24 keeping it real with Damian Lillard.
If you can't find the right hype song, make your own.
Dame Dollar.
Bowl 24 Energize is lower in sugar and has caffeine. That's hype.
Bowl 24.
Magenta. I hate cartridges. Not magenta, not magenta. I'm not going back to the store. Magenta! Cartridges are so...
The Epson Eco Tank. No more cartridges. It comes with an incredible amount of ink that can save you a lot of frustration. The Epson Eco Tank.
Just fill and chill. Available at...
Everyone's so busy keeping up. Forget about the Joneses. We all on our telephones with the texts and the tweets and the beats. What he said, she said, can't even follow the thread. Down the hole, we all go. Me, I like keeping up too. With my Corona and my attitude. That's the fine life, baby.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Just about ready to start the second half in Brooklyn, Barclays Center, our NBA TV center court coverage. Low-scoring affair, tough shooting first half for both teams, but Miami up by 4 as we get ready for the third. And Grant, how about our on-court step-up with Oculus front row view? And we're looking at Bam Adebayo here.
And the Miami Heat so good at that screen and roll. Adebayo, one of the best at rolling and finishing for the dunk. 15 first half points, high efficiency from Bam Adebayo.
Had a nice little mid-range going. James Harden attempting. It was a rough first half for the big three for the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving decent with 9 points. Durant couldn't buy a shot, missed 9, including 0 for 5 from behind the arc for Kevin Durant. And Harden was 1 out of 2 from three-point range. Don't forget, you can get interactive with us the rest of this game here tonight. Doubleheader on center court on NBA TV. Rio Grant Hill 33, B. Anderson PXP. We'd love to hear from you on Twitter. Hashtag center court so we can find you. Kyrie Irving, first shot of the second half is true. And that's what the Nets need to see. Three-pointer goes in the first possession of the third quarter. It's a one-point game just like that.
NBA, who would ever think that the three of them on the court at the same time, that not one of them would have double figures in the entire first half, but we have to think that at least one of the big three will come out big here in the second half.
Here's Adebayo, got to get it up quick right at the end of the clock. And the rebound by Joe Harris. Harris, who got off to such a great start Saturday night, scored 17 of his 23 in the first half. Harris had just 3. There's a block inside. Short-handed Miami Heat. Kelly Olynyk got the start again tonight. Can't connect on the three-pointer. At one point, Miami missed 12 straight threes. Brooklyn started the game 0 for 11 from three-point range. And the shooting woes continue. Okpala got his third start of the year back in there. You got same starting fives for both teams on the floor to begin this third quarter. Kyrie Irving wants an explanation. His first foul. So the big three combined for 19 points on 7 of 22 in the first half. 1 for 8 from beyond the arc. They did have 8 of the 12 assists.
Miami doing a good job of, sorry, BA, but Miami doing a good job of not letting Harden get downhill on those screen and rolls, hedging hard. But Kevin Durant, as Smitty talked about there in the second quarter, posting up, using his size and his length, turn around, drawing a foul. And we all know when you're struggling on the offensive end, getting to the free throw line, seeing the basketball go through the hoop can really get a scorer like Durant going. Let's see if it happens now after these free throws.
Durant averaging over 31 points a night. Only Bradley Beal of Washington has scored more points per game. Durant number 2, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Grant, and maybe the most important stat of them all, he's averaging over 36 minutes a game. Coming back from that Achilles injury, he played 50 minutes last week in Cleveland. The no ill effects of the injuries. We take a look at Kyrie Irving defensively in the box and 1. Adebayo goes to work in the paint. Okpala, 4-3, got it. Nice stroke from KZ Okpala.
Great shot right there, but as you mentioned earlier about Durant, I don't know if we've had a player in recent years, or maybe ever, come back from an Achilles tendon tear the way Durant has here early in the season. So fun to watch. And so awesome to see him back on the court as DeAndre Jordan draws a foul in the post.
And how many times, Grant, do we see a player who comes back from an Achilles and then have an injury elsewhere? They get the foul on Okpala here. You saw Eric Spoelstra complaining that was an elbow by DeAndre Jordan. When I think about DeMarcus Cousins, who had the Achilles and then had the ACL, same with Klay Thompson. Oh, there's a foul by DeAndre Jordan on the missed three-pointer. Jordan has a ton of dunks here tonight. He's got 11 in the game.
Well, great offensive rebound there by Jordan, but it's not just the fact that he's played heavy minutes, the fact that he's scoring at an incredible clip, but it's the stamina, as you said, to be able to go out there and not be fatigued. A lot of times when you're out for a long period of time, it takes a minute to get your rhythm, to get your legs. And Durant picking up right where he left off. Just, you know, tremendous start to this season. Incredible. You know, he put a lot of work in on his rehab to get back to this form. And he's been showing it here early in the season.
He changed his shoes from the first half.
Where else can you make a fast break from one live game to hundreds of others? Where can you watch it all on your phone, TV, or tablet? Only here on NBA League Pass. Call your TV provider or go to NBA.com/watch now to order.
Duncan Robinson hits both free throws. He's had a quiet night as well. He's perfect from the line, but just 1 of 5 from three-point range. Miami by 2. Irving and Durant, two-man game. Everybody gets a touch here. Harris in the corner, no. Adebayo with a rebound. Olynyk for 3.
And that's what's interesting right there. Olynyk had Kyrie Irving guarding him in the post and opted to go to the three-point line. And Joe Harris passed up an open 3. and Harden, but I didn't get really any plays called for me in Phoenix, so I still managed to manufacture some points here and there. So yeah, I like to think I'd still be able to be effective out there on the court.
Well, your influence, your friendship could have certainly got you some run as well. That was Grant 2.0 in Phoenix anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Can't hit the three. It is interesting, Steve Nash, he's accomplished so much in his career. He was content in his post-career. There's a three-pointer by Kevin Durant. Brooklyn back on top. I get the sense, though, and you're very close with Steve Nash, but I get the sense he's really enjoying being in the fire once again, Grant.
Well, no question, and particularly with this team, with the expectations and obviously the challenges of this season, the illnesses, the injuries, as Iguodala knocks down a corner three, but you know, he's back in the mix. He's back in the fire, as you say, and he has so much to offer the game. And so I'm excited that he's back in the mix and certainly has a chance to do something special with this team.
Got Mike D'Antoni by his side, who coached Grant and Steve together there in Phoenix. Lars Stoudemire as well. Late clock here in the corner. Kyrie Irving can't hit the three, and Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's three erased an 8-0 run, which had been Brooklyn's largest lead. Got it tied once again. Adebayo pulls up, is fouled, and a couple of free throws for Bam Adebayo.
What's really interesting with Adebayo, though, when he catches the ball and faces up, as a great cross-court pass was almost stole there by Kendrick Nunn on the defensive end for the Heat. But Adebayo, he's not taking the ball and attacking to get to the rim. He's taking one or two dribbles to elevate and shoot his mid-range jump shot. And of course, he's so adept at getting fouled on that too, because he goes up with such strength and has such a high release point. So Adebayo getting it done here on both ends. Or, excuse me, both halves.
Knocks the free throw down, gives him 16 now. Don't forget Bleacher Report, in association with the NBA and NBA Players Association, have turned your favorite players into Hollywood blockbusters. Introducing Check the Credits Players Edition Limited Collection. You can shop now at BleacherReportShop.com. Adebayo gives Miami a 2-point lead, so every time Brooklyn has been able to push their way in front, Miami has had an answer. Here's Durant for three, set up by Harden. Can't get that one to fall, and Adebayo's there with rebound number 8. Adebayo gives it up. Vincent in the corner.
And that time Adebayo off the mid-post, able to get to the paint, causing that open corner three.
Harden bullies his way in, leave it for Brown, but was blocked. And now on the run out, transition three for Robinson. Oh, and Adebayo with the follow jam.
Adebayo is just dominating. His energy, his effort, not giving up on the play, no block out defensively for the Nets, and Adebayo makes them pay. And then right there, contesting that Durant layup.
And a 7-0 Miami run. Can they add to it? Nope. Iguodala stepped on the sideline. Saw Durant go crashing to the floor. Adebayo from behind, blocking Brown, and then flying down the floor for this follow. What a play on Durant. All-star last year. He's 6'9". Nobody in his time at Kentucky expected this kind of talent in the NBA. Thought he'd be an NBA player and a good one, but not this level. He's trending as one of the most important players on his particular team that we have in the NBA, as Jeff Green sticks a little mid-range jumper.
When you think about the young players in this league, the young players at every position under the age of 25, you know, Adebayo, I don't know if you call him the power forward or a center, but he's certainly in the conversation as one of the best. So much promise and so much improvement, as you said, B.A., in that young man.
Boy, Duncan Robinson cannot buy a basket. Take you back to that last possession, the block, and rail cam. Watching Adebayo run the floor. That sums up Adebayo's motor right there.
Give that man a break. He has been working hard, and you know they will need him in the fourth quarter trying to close out this game, the Miami Heat.
Another opportunity here. Bruce Brown secures an offensive rebound. Harden gives it up. Green. And he's bumped. Be a foul on Vincent. So 52.6 seconds remaining in this third quarter. And while it has been a very poor shooting game, especially from three-point range, it's been a close game and a competitive game. And we're set up for a good finish here. So Green gets Brooklyn within one. Green now 5 for 5 from the line. He's got 9. Taking a look at Reggie Perry, two-way player that's getting a lot of run currently. Brooklyn might be pretty active on the transaction wire. Rumors are Norvell Pell has signed. He was waived by Cleveland. There's been rumors about JaVale McGee, a big man. Steve Smith and Grant Hill talked about a potential 3-and-D player that could be available. We'll see. There's a pick by Harden. Harden going all the way in for the two-handed jam.
I love how Harden was able to use his body there to shield off when Chua trying to chase him down. Got the right angle and able to finish with ease.
Gives Brooklyn the lead, 70-68. Duncan Robinson's had a rough shooting night. Iguodala from the wing, missed badly. Durant with a board. Shot clock is off.
Miami goes to this zone that's just giving Brooklyn trouble.
Durant trying to get through it, lost the handle, and he tucks it last. Miami tightens down defensively, forces a turnover, and they'll have the last possession here with a little over 3 seconds left.
A smart change in defensive strategy right there as Adebayo comes in for this last play. That zone doesn't allow you to go into isolation down the stretch, which the Nets wanted to do.
Chua will sit, maximizing one last possession for Eric Spoelstra. Robinson gives it up. Adebayo for 3. Oh, it hits the window and goes. Oh, what a stroke of genius by Eric Spoelstra. Get his man back in the game. He made his first three-pointer of the year on Saturday, and off the window here.
And he walked off like he was supposed to. He walked off like he was supposed to make that shot right there. I love it.
All right. Bam Adebayo will do some housekeeping. Was it a 2 or 3? Did he get it off in time? I think he did. NBA TV center court. Adebayo scoring the last 7 of the third period. Miami back on top by 1 as we go to the fourth.
Babe, I thought we were headed uptown.
Of course we are.
But you're driving downtown.
I'm taking the scenic route.
For who?
For everyone else.
as many threes this year as he did all of last year. He's 2 for 3. He was 2 for 14 a season ago as none comes up short. Iguodala gets the board. Precious Achua out of Memphis, the rookie, gives it up. Robinson, he keeps shooting and he keeps missing. Robinson now 1 for 9 from three-point range. Cabarro hits a 3 for Brooklyn, puts him back in front. Adebayo with 22. He and Dragic combined to score 18 of the 26 points Miami scored in that third quarter. Dragic going again, had it blocked, and a foul. So contact perhaps on Irving. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
Great ball movement. Obviously right there, being unselfish and stepping up and knocking down the three-point shot, the corner three. So important to this team.
Where else can a city this loud be this slept on?
And 30 feet is still in range.
Where else is history still in the making?
Basketball brilliance on display.
Well, Brooklyn leads it 73-72. Dragic missing the second of that free throw sequence. Unable to convert on the other end. Brooklyn. Here's Iguodala now. Back-to-back games between Brooklyn and Miami. They played Saturday night. Brooklyn won 128-124. There's a whistle inside. Miami missed 33 three-pointers on Saturday. They were just 13 for 46, and they've not shot it particularly well from three-point range. Much better in the third quarter. But it has been Brooklyn's woes from behind the arc that have allowed Miami to take the lead, or at least chase the lead, as shorthanded as they are. No Jimmy Butler, Avery Bradley, Tyler Hero, Myers Leonard, Mo Harkless. They're all unavailable tonight for Miami.
And these offensive rebounds giving them up for Brooklyn, just causing so many problems for them, unable to secure the defensive possession.
Well, that was blocked. Nicely done. Reggie Perry protecting the rim. A defensive stand for Brooklyn despite the offensive boards by Miami. And now Irving almost losing the handle. Now he does. Achua gets the steal. Here's Iguodala, the whistle, and the English. It goes. Andre Iguodala, a chance at a three-point trip down the floor for the Heat.
And right there defensively, Miami just forming a wall as Kyrie was trying to penetrate there, causing him to turn it over and getting it up ahead to the veteran, Andre Iguodala. He didn't even see the rim. He just threw it up there. He was able to get to the free throw line for the three-point play. But